Left, right, left, right. Each step thudded along the dusty high road, boots worn but steady, a sword clinking at my side. The air carried the scent of dusk, and the promise of home beckoned ahead, yet my purse hung light against my hip. No more battles, no more commands from superiors, just the hope of a warm bed, if only I could afford one.
The road twisted, and from the shadows emerged a figure. A hunched old woman, her underlip drooping grotesquely to her chest, eyes glinting with cunning. My hand hovered near my sword, but she only cackled softly. "Good evening, soldier," she croaked, eyeing my blade and knapsack. "A real warrior, aren't you? How'd you like money?" "As much as you please." I eyed her warily. "Nothing's free in this world, old mother. What's the trick?" She gestured with a gnarled finger toward a massive hollow tree, its roots twisting deep into the earth. "Climb down inside. You'll find a hall lit by 300 lamps, 3 doors, 3 chests, and 3 dogs. One's eyes are big as teacups, another's like mill wheels, and the last, why, his eyes are as tall as towers. My blue-checked apron will tame them. You'll find copper, silver, gold. All yours, soldier, if you bring me just one thing. My grandmother's old tinder box." Her words slithered into my mind like smoke. Copper, silver, and gold. Enough to buy a future. "And the dogs won't bite with this apron?" I asked, grinning. She nodded. "The apron's magic. Just fetch my box." Deal struck. She tied a rope around my waist. The descent was cold and black, lamps flickering below like distant stars. My boots landed with a crunch in a cavernous hall. The first door creaked open. A dog with teacup eyes lounged atop a chest, its gaze eerie and unblinking. I tossed the apron over its head, and it slumped, docile. Copper coins spilled into my hands, but I wanted more. The next room held the mill-wheel-eyed beast, monstrous and silent. I repeated the trick, silver coins gleaming as I filled my knapsack, boots, even the lining of my coat. The last door revealed the tower-eyed dog, its breath hot as an oven. The apron subdued it, and I stared at a chest of gold brighter than daylight. My fingers trembled as I scooped handfuls into every pocket, my heart pounding with greed and glee. Suddenly, I remembered the old witch's words and grabbed the rusty tinderbox from the darkest corner. At the top of the tree, she reached for the box, her fingers twitching. "Give it here," she hissed. I drew my sword. "What's so special about it?" "None of your business," she spat. The air crackled, her curse withering on her tongue. My blade flashed. She fell, her lip finally still. I bundled the gold into her apron and strode into town, the world shimmering golden at my feet. Wealth came easy, and so did friends. Feasts, fine clothes, laughter, my name on every tongue. My purse never closed. But gold runs dry faster than wine. Soon, my rooms grew bare. The laughter vanished, and I found myself in a garret, alone with a battered tinderbox. Desperate, I struck it. Sparks danced, and before me, the teacup-eyed dog materialized, tail wagging, voice deep and loyal. "What orders, master?" Astonished, I blurted, "Bring me gold, and can you fetch the princess?" That night, the dog bounded away, returning with the sleeping princess in its jaws. She lay beside me, a vision of beauty and longing. Murmuring of strange dreams come morning, the palace was thrown into confusion. The king's men set a trap, trailing flour from the princess's pillow to her abductor. I was caught. Condemned to hang, I slipped a coin to a shoemaker's boy. "Fetch my tinderbox, lad." At the gallows, I pleaded for a last smoke. 3 times I struck the box. The air rumbled. All 3 dogs erupted from nothingness, their eyes blazing, their jaws snapping. They tossed judges, king and queen high into the sky. The crowd gasped, then cheered. "Long live the king!" someone shouted. I married the princess, and the dogs, now honored guests, feasted at the wedding, their monstrous eyes gleaming with mischief and loyalty. And as the tower-eyed dog gnawed a royal bone, I raised a goblet, the soldier turned king, proof that even the humblest boot might kick its way to a throne. Fortune favors the bold, but magic favors the clever. And as the tower-eyed dog gnawed a royal bone, the soldier-turned-king toasted his luck, proving even the humblest boot might kick its way to a throne.